good right about there. In order to have that set up, but it's okay. All right. Good day, y'all. Good day, everyone. Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. My hobo beard. God. Looking rough. Maybe. I want to do it. Today. Today. Good day. Stretch out my hand. Stretch out. Been a weird day. Went to bed. Well, back up a little bit. Yesterday I spent about 7.5 hours on this painting I'm doing. I thought I could get it finished, but it was kicking my butt. So not quite done with that one yet. Almost though, I'm on the home stretch. So right after this today, but that was the thing. It was like, this is priority, but I also have to consider this a priority as well. There should not be one day that you don't touch the instrument, whether I really don't want to or not. Yeah, wow. See, I'm kind of a little tired. So then, after that 7.5 hours, I was pretty tired. But I didn't go to bed right away. I had a lot on my mind in regards to situations going on in my house. But they will be dealt with. Soon enough. So that was very reassuring. But it was tough to sleep. So I got bags under my eyes. And then I woke up. Then I woke up at 5:30. Woke up at 5:30 this morning, which is unusual. But it was a weird way. I woke up out of a crazy dream dreams that felt like super real. And my brain was telling me, this is real, and it wasn't. And I was kind of wrestling with that. Super bizarre. And then when I woke up at 5:30, I just woke up abruptly, right out of the dream. I can still remember the dream, too. So then when I woke up out of the dream, I had like a burst of energy. Like there was no way I was going back to bed. I woke up like I would normally wake up every day, just with that energy. And I thought, well, maybe if I stay up, because I only had like 3 hours of sleep. So I thought if I stayed up, then I would I'd be able to have enough energy for the day. But anyway, I went right back to bed. I tried to anyway. It took a couple hours, but then I did, and then I woke up a couple hours after that. So, and still not. I have energy. It's crazy. It's like I feel groggy, but I have energy. It's very strange feeling. But got up the last few hours, up since 9 o'clock or so. I'm trying to get some things done. David X 5828. What up, man? Oh yeah. I'm just doing my daily practice routine right now. I'm trying to warm up my right hand first. But I could play Man in the Box. I can do What? It's funny, I know this on bass. I don't think I've tried to play it on guitar before. Let's see. There it is. Something like that. All right, that's about all you're going to get out of that. Cool. Good. Thanks. Not too terrible. Well, welcome to the chat. So what I'm going to do, and if you saw the thumbnail for the live, if you are a guitar player, go ahead and screenshot that and keep it in your bag of tricks, whatever. So basically they're pretty self-explanatory. So from left to right, we have groups of 1, 2, 3, and 4 all the way down. And those aren't fret numbers. Those aren't any of that. In fact, they're not even, they don't apply to notes, they apply to your finger. So 1 being your index finger, 2 being your middle, 3 being your ring, 4 being your pinky. We start on the low end of our string, our 6th string of our E string, the bass string. We'll start in 1st position, just meaning from the 1st fret. We'll go to 5th position, starting from the 5th fret, and then it'll be a group of 4 every which one. And then 9th position. So we got 1, 5, 9. I would do 12, but I can't reach it that well. But basically, that's all it is. And I'll go through each one at a moderate pace. I'm not going to try to buzz through them. Maybe I will towards the end. I'm trying to keep this thing under 45 minutes. And it's just something that I can say that, hey, I touched the instrument because that's what's important. But also treating it like anything else, like if I were to do figuring out songs or whatever. Don't just mindlessly do it, aimlessly. Don't try to just get through it because you're bored or something. More often than not, I've found out that whatever I'm doing creatively, especially if I really don't want to do it, as soon as I start it feels good. And just even saying that, I already feel better. I know that even if I'm struggling or there's a lot on my mind, the whole point of this is to just let it go. So, that being said, we'll start with 1. If you have trouble hearing me, it's because I have my air on, my air conditioner. It's 84 degrees. It's 84 degrees here in Tempe, Arizona. The rest of the world is frozen over. Not us. That's not a good thing for February 3rd. February 3rd is 84 degrees. That means it's going to be hot. It's going to be really hot this year. But it is every year. It doesn't really matter. Alan Marquise. Welcome. Alan Marquise, W587. That's an interesting title. See, these already feel really comfortable. I'm already oozing right into it. So that's good. Try to hit each one with clarity, articulation. This is an articulation exercise. It's a technique. It's a technical exercise. What it does is it's preparing me to train my fingers to wherever I want to do, whenever I want to do it. So that being said, now we're going to switch them up, hammering them out for the past, I want to say solid 2 weeks already. Maybe longer, maybe 3. But when I started doing these live streams, that was something that really made me look forward to, because I normally would have just done them on my own, with no camera on. But I like the interaction. I like meeting new people. I like the interaction. I like to teach. I'm an old teacher. I got some years under my belt with teaching, but I've always kind of slipped back in and out of it, if that makes sense. Like when I was teaching, I played a lot, practiced a lot. And then when I wasn't teaching, it kind of went on the back burner, and life kind of got in the way. But now that I have the opportunity to do this again, just seize the opportunity and just take it and run with it. So, but anyway, long story short, I feel just from doing these, I feel like I've been getting stronger. I've been getting a lot stronger with my dexterity of my fingers. I'm not flying just yet. I'm not like, ripping scales. I'm not really doing that anymore. I'm not trying to focus on that. I'm trying to slow it down and pump it back and actually try to explore and see what I'm doing for the longevity of my playing. So say that the rest of the years I have on this realm, I want to make sure that, I can play these things properly to the best of my ability. I was watching this interview on Rick Beato. Well, Rick Beato was interviewing Paul Gilbert, one of my favorite guitar players. And this was from a couple years ago. But, dude, Paul Gilbert, talk about a guy that just really, at an early age, really attacked he just a ferocious player. He just attacked his practice routines every single day. And he just doing this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Not playing aimlessly, mindlessly. Playing with intention. To suck while you're practicing, it doesn't mean everything has to be perfect. A lot of times I'll play with a click. Today I'm not going to play with a click. I'm just going to get through it. Now this is 1-3, so I knocked out all the twos. I got 1-3, 1-3, 4-2. Sorry, I'm trying to watch my right hand too. That was another thing Paul Gilbert said too in one of his lessons. He was like, watch your right hand. He was specifically talking about an upstroke. An upstroke exercise. Something like that. So he was actually saying, watch. What he had noticed is that his hand was more open that way, as opposed to downstroke, where it's closer to the body of the guitar. Big difference, right? Wide open here, closer here. Wide open there, closer here. Kind of things you just don't really, I wouldn't have thought, I don't know. Maybe you just kind of notice that after you practice a while. Really pay attention to what your right hand's doing. And a guy like him, watch his right hand. I know he's all fluttery over here with his super long fingers and stuff, but buddy, over here, if you're watching his right hand, he's just chopping, just ice picking. That's kind of like twitchy, but once you get the sweet spot, you can really go for it. So I did 1, 3, 4, 2 last time. Now I'm going to do 1, 3, 2, 4. Just invert the 2 and 4 finger. And I'm alternate picking. I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up, the whole thing. And real quick too, like I often find out, I don't have like the longest nails in the world. I try to keep these ones trimmed too, but I noticed that in between the flesh part of my tip of my finger, a lot of times it'll like get caught up in between the string. So I'll do something like that. Let's see if I can point it out. Not that one. See, it's because I pointed it out. Now I'm not doing it. Now I'm aware of it. See, that's the whole point. If you're aware of it, fix the flaw. So. That was pretty good. I've also noticed too that in certain positions, up here is really tight. The way my arm is moving, because it's not just my fingers, my hand has got to move too a little bit to keep it straight. That and it's kind of curved too. I try to keep it curved this way. Totally different than like this. Diagonal this way or that way. Anyway. But I've noticed that there's like a certain amount of pressure. Like right in the middle, you don't really have to like press. Down here, a little bit more. You have to exert a little bit more energy down here. I don't know. And then up here, you got to be really tight and accurate with it too. You get smaller. Let's see. 1, 3, 2, 4 did that. So I'm on the last two groups of 1. Here are 1, 4, 2. Let's emphasize this real quick. Going up is totally different than going down. Going up, I find to be a little, depending on which one it is, I find it to be a little bit more smoother or an easier route, you know? Like, what? That's what I was doing. Like, it was easy to get up that way. Going back down, kind of like retracing your steps or walking backwards, right? Like normally you don't walk backwards. A little different. Just saying that each one is different. Solid. Those were good. A lot of control. A lot of control there. because there's so much going on, with the right hand and the left. Last one of the one. So it'll be 1, 4, 3, 2. This one's kind of cool because it just descends. It just sounds like it's something it's like. Something like that. Oh, wow. See, different going back down. I'm just sort of peeling. Each finger. Just peel it right off the fretboard. Whatever. On to the twos. I actually kind of like kind of playing these faster because the past couple weeks I've been playing them pretty slow, so now getting comfortable. That's a good sign. Good sign you're getting comfortable with the permutation. I can probably play these in my sleep now. But that still doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it. So I got 2, 1, 4, 3. So 2 is going to be will be the lead finger. Notice that my elbow goes up a little bit too sometimes. Now my arm gets a little tighter here. So almost like I feel like my body sometimes goes into a little ball. But you don't want to tense up. You just want the right amount of tension, really. You want to be relaxed. I always play like this, classical position. Now let's curl our finger a little bit this way. Not bad. 2, 1, 3, 4. That's all right. And what I'm noticing too is that you can make it, like when you play them a little bit faster, you can make a rhythm out of it. Like that could be a riff maker too. That's kind of the way you do it. That's a Paul Gilbert thing. Huh. I have to explore that one sometime too. That'd be good. So 2, 3, 1, 4 now. 2, 3, 1, 4. So the rhythm of it would be like down, 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 like that. My strings are starting to get dead too. It means I've been playing a lot. Going down. Oh, that's the tough one. Slow that one down. That's a weird one. Whenever two fingers are closer together, especially these two, I find that it's a little challenging for your brain. 2, 3, 4. Oh, 2, 2, 3, 4. Wasn't bad. I just had to slow it down and kind of internalize that one. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 3. Oop. There we go. not go back and play what I messed up on. Just continue going on. You fell off the tracks, get right back on the train. It's kind of that analogy. You fell off, get back on. Don't go backwards to try to figure it, because I guess maybe musically too. Like if you missed it, you missed it. Don't try to go back and fix it. 2, excuse me. Whoa. 2, 2, 4, 3, 1. Start that over. Still pretty bad. I think that was the last one. 2, 4, 3, 1. That was the last one of 2. So now we got 3. 3 being the lead finger. 3. All right. Loosen up. One of these days, I'm just going to have to do an all picking exercise. That would be healthy. Boring, but healthy. Threes. Up. See, I gotta follow my own rules here. Don't go back and try to fix it. Just keep going. Oh. Third finger lead. See? Three, 1, 4, 2. 3, 1, 4, 2. 3, 2, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 4. I didn't stop. I was sloppy, but that one's harder fast. Moment of truth. Yeah. Two more. 3, 4, 2, 1. Last one of 3. That might be my favorite one out of the 3 because it has sort of like this forward motion feel to it. I feel like my fingers just fall into place on that one. That was it. I got 6 more of these bad boys. Let's get through it. There we go. 4th finger, pinky leading. 4th finger is the lead. Do that one first before anyone else. really, oftentimes I'll look elsewhere and try to concentrate. But it's important to watch your fingers do it. That's probably my favorite Nirvana song. Probably hands down my favorite Nirvana song. And it's not a conventional Nirvana song, and that's probably why I like it. Very dark. I'll never forget. Fun story. I'll never forget. I'll never forget that I heard this song when I was younger, but I never really paid attention to it until I had this dream one time, and I must have been actually that's in fact exactly what I was doing. I had my headphones in, and I was at a friend's house. I stayed overnight, and I was in this guest bedroom, and I could hear it click on when, in the middle of my sleep. So as I'm sitting there dreaming, I'm hearing the song, and then I woke up out of the dream with the song still on towards the end of the song. And it just hit me, something hit me, it wasn't depression, because it's a depressing song, but it was more it felt uplifting. So I woke up with this kind of epiphany about something. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but it was a long time ago, probably 10 years ago. It was a way different time in my life. And it was right before I was moving back to my hometown. So I was down in the valley, and then I woke up out of that the next day, the day I was going to move. So it kind of gave me a different outlook on how I was going to approach that whole situation. And then it got stuck in my head for a long time, too. I haven't played it in a long time. I don't even know if that's the right key. String section in there too. Anyway, enough of that. Story time's over. 4, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4. Play that one wrong. I'm going to do it again because it's 4, 2, 1, 3. 2. Last one. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Just needed to correct it. Hand position. Weird. Up here, it's very strange. Anyway, that's all of them. But I just wanted to highlight one thing, is that when you're doing, you're always going to be a lot like, each position is going to require a certain amount of tension. Pressure, tension, whatever. Right there I have, I'm very open, my hand is very open. When I come down here, it gets a little bit in between. It feels more relaxed. I feel that I can relax the whole spectrum of my hand. See, if I'm super relaxed, I'm like this. Like, that's too relaxed. But like right here in the middle. And I tend to like grab it first. I grab the string with all 4 fingers down first before I play it. So instead of just playing it, I grab the string first, meaning like I get to the next string and I put my fingers down before I play. Down. That's good practice. Boom. All right. We're done for the day on this one, I think. I start learning some tunes. I'm always at like I know songs. I'm just. That's one. Okay. I think we're going to call it. Oh! Almost got it. Good day, everyone.